This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
It is Wednesday, January 1st of 2025, and we're starting out the brand new year on a somber note here. You're getting a live look into the French Quarter here in New Orleans, where we can see Louisiana State Police vehicles, Orleans Parish Coroner's Office, barricades all over, and this is right around 10:30 this morning. So this is the top story we've been following all morning, and you're going to see the shot kind of get busy here as some people may be walking around. A reporter might jump in this. Our sister station in New Orleans are following the very latest in this development. AFB also following the developments here from Baton Rouge as well. But this morning, a chaotic scene in the French Quarter there on Bourbon and Canal. So let's take you back. This is what it looked like there as all of these police officers and New Orleans Fire Department, yet a number of different agencies responding there. We're following the aftermath now of that mass casualty incident. Police say a man intentionally drove his pickup truck into a truck of people on Bourbon Street before opening fire on police officers. We're told that's when police and the suspect exchanged gunfire. That's also when we're told the suspect died. All of this happened there on Bourbon right around 3:15 this morning. NOPD says he drove past barricades, actually into that crowd, killing 10 people, injuring more than 30 others. Those victims have all been taken to multiple different hospitals in the New Orleans area, including UMC, Ochsner Baptist, Touro, Tulane. We're told the man then got out of his truck, opened fire on New Orleans police officers. That's when we're told 2 officers were shot and are in the hospital as well. And we're told the suspect again died there at the scene after exchanging that gunfire. Officials, though, have not released any details about his identity or a possible motive at this point. But this nature of this investigation, it is a wide-ranging investigation throughout the French Quarter, and that's why they're asking people to stay away from Bourbon, Canal, the surrounding streets there, the French Quarter, as they're still working to process the evidence at that scene. We do know that the FBI New Orleans field office is investigating this as an act of terrorism. They're going to be providing the next update at 11 o'clock this morning in a joint press conference with the New Orleans Police Department. Again, CBS News will carry that live press conference for you at 11 a.m. Our team is going to share that for you at 9 News at noon. Also, 9 News at noon, expect the next update on our forecast. So we were checking in with meteorologist Jared Silverman today, and he was saying that our New Year's Day is actually going to be quite nice. In fact, if you look out from the lens of our Sky 9 camera, a look at False River looks beautiful to start. In fact, if you look at Jared's forecast, it's actually going to be quite nice. We're going to dip into the 60s today, a high of 63 with no chances of rain. We'll take every bit of that. It's what we're tracking below that we're worried about right now, but it's nothing to cancel any plans for or anything to fret about. We're watching the 2 main words that you see in the southeastern part of the country. Arctic blast. How might that impact us? How soon might that impact us? Our First Alert weather team is keeping their eyes on that and much more in terms of that forecast and how that might impact you as you head back to school and work starting next week. Much more to come in that First Alert forecast of yours. But I did want to remind you before we send you off here for this Alexa briefing, this is the web story where we are compiling the latest information and updates on that developing story there out of New Orleans. At times you might see some live coverage from our sister station, Fox 8 WVOE, as they continue to carry that coverage there live from the French Quarter and from their station. If you happen to be in the New Orleans area or you have a loved one trying to find some updates on them, maybe they were out celebrating the New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day, well, ready.nola.gov. This is handled by New Orleans Office of Emergency Preparedness. They've got this website up, ready.nola.gov. They're sharing all the updates on this mass casualty incident, including a family reunification site, letting you know that that's actually at University Medical Center at a specific spot there. You can go there to find out if your loved one is there, if you haven't heard from them in this really traumatic incident. So that update is on their website. It's the first thing you're going to see when you go there. I also want to leave you with a live look here. This is EarthCam. They're shot there on Bourbon Street. So we typically check into this on big occasions like New Year's Eve, like Mardi Gras. But right now you see that it's absent of people. That's because, again, authorities are asking people to stay away from the area as the investigation into the mass casualty continues. You see New Orleans police units blocking it off. You see a number of different law enforcement officers blocking Bourbon Street as well. And again, they are asking you to stay away, even as you or your loved ones may be down in the French Quarter or the New Orleans area ahead of the Sugar Bowl, right? That's a big event that we're looking forward to tonight. The Sugar Bowl game happening in the Superdome. Right now, the New Orleans city leaders say the Sugar Bowl is scheduled to happen tonight. Normal, there's not going to be any changes right now, but if you were looking to take some public transit in the New Orleans area, we do know that that's being impacted by this investigation. So you may want to think about what that game plan is for how you get to the game and maybe getting home after. But we're going to stay on top of the very latest on this story for you here. The next update, again, comes at 11 o'clock this morning on WAFB. Our team will bring that to you live on 9 News at noon. In the meantime, happy January 1st. We'll see you later.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.